Alrighty, turn 439, February 18th, 43. Let's see what happens. Hopefully something. Alright, what do we got here? Escorts, yeah, they can drop some depth charges here. Come on. Nope. Oh baby, come on. Yes! Yes! Oh, come on, more. Oh, a dud. No! I could have crippled her. Oh. 10% chance of a dud, and I get one there. Oh, and we get away free, too. Oh. Oh, that was a bit exciting. His AA kind of sucks up there. Not saying my bombing's much better, but... Come on, Irvings. Don't fire just one shot and then run out of ammo. Yep, we're not gonna shoot any shots. Okay. Did he hit anything? No hits. All right. Oh, we're gonna get an AK too. There's two. Oh, that one has troops on it. Nice. This one might sink. Yes. He'll rescue most of the men with the rest of other ships in the fleet, but all the supplies it was carrying are gone. Alright, morning air phase. I know we sent more than just one sub to that spot where the carriers are. He needs to move his carriers every turn. I mean, you might run over enemy subs, but you can't just let him sit and let him come to you. Man, that's a good hit. He's still bombing us here? He's not gonna destroy the troops there. Get those stupid Marines out of here. There we go. So that's how we're gonna play. Okay. Of course, I moved my fighters out of there to send them back to Rabal to upgrade them, and then he brings his damn B-25s, and we could have mauled those. Oh well. Alright, that's it for the morning air phase. Here's the afternoon. I would love for another sub action there. You see my subs can go in for him. Wow, that's like 250 casualties there for this turn, for this day. Oh, he's way too high. Look at that. He should be coming in at 1,000 feet if he's playing that game. Alrighty, that's it for the air phase. We'll go ahead and finish up the naval phase. Maybe we'll get some more sub shots, and then we'll roll into land moving combat. Light bombardment. Oh, nice. We got a good roll there. Alrighty, that's it for the turn. We will go ahead and expand some bases and then run through production. When that's done, we'll pause the video, grab some saves, grab some data, and we may come back and do a very brief after-action report. But I'm not 100% sure yet. I'll decide here in a few. Alrighty, a little bit of excitement last turn. Point-wise, we went up 30 points. Rob dropped 2. Looks like in the air, he lost 8. We lost 6. Let's see, we lost 2 Sallys to Ops, 2 Irvings to Ops. Jeez. A Jake and a 0 to Ops. He lost 2 P-40s to Ops, 2 Hurricanes to Ops, PBY to air-to-air, Wildcat to Ops, a B-26 to Flak, and a B-24 to Flak. So we lost 6 aircraft, 1 wounded, 1 killed. All right. Incoming air units for us. We got 1 day to a fighter unit. Nice. Incoming ships for us. The big news is 6 days to the Teikaku. That's a Shokaku class, or Shokaku 2 class. So it's like a Shokaku improved. So that's good. A little bit bigger. Carries about the same amount of aircraft, 75. Gonna come with some, no great, the aircraft aren't that great, but it's another full-fledged carrier for us. We'll get that done here. We'll get that to the front. On the ground, we just got those kind of engineering base units, those pioneer units and that. Let's see, 3 days to a reconstituted engineering unit. I think that's what this guy's gonna be. Or shipping, no, that's a shipping engineer. It's different. They're not really engineers. They help load and unload ships. That's pretty much all they do. So they're not all that useful. And then then we wait a month to get a field construction and a base unit. Wow, we have a long ways to go before we start getting any real units again. We haven't lost anything. Nope. All right, engines and aircraft. 1912, 2 Helens, 1 Dina, 1 Nick, 1 Emily, 1 Jake, and 1 M40. Device-wise, we built a few. We built a bunch of vehicles, so we'll see what those are. 22 infantry, 15 construction engineers, 12 engineers. There we go. We built 8 bulldozers, some marines, some construction labor. I think those are pretty much what's conscripted, like probably Koreans, because I think Japan did a lot of that forced labor. Heavy machine gunners, marines, some motorized support, sound detector, some cavalry, searchlight, and some 43 marines. All right, bring up combat reporter here. There we go. I had to find her. At sea, we had a little bit of action here. We'll start off with the ASW up north. We're in over in southwest of Japan, near Okinawa. We ran over an Allied sub. It did not. We spotted this, so it didn't go off any torpedoes. But our escort class ships elected not to drop any depth charges. All right, near Broome, our I-27 had some action this turn. He encountered an AK kind of off by himself. He fired 4 torpedoes, put 2 into her. A couple Allied troops over the side. These are probably more Australians, maybe some New Zealanders, but probably just Australians. And then the ship sunk. So we got some destroyed, and then I'm sure there are any kind of heavy guns or vehicles were all sunk. The troops can usually be rescued. All right, so we got that, and then but before that, the same sub I-27 spotted a nice juicy fat target, the Saratoga. We fired 6 torpedoes. 2 torpedoes hit, but 1 was a dud. 1 torpedo, I don't know, 20 maybe 25 damage to her. I mean, definitely wounded, definitely slowed down, but definitely still able to conduct flight ops. And probably with the Allied damage control, no danger of sinking. 2 torpedoes put that up into the 40s or the 50s. Much greater chance of not being able to conduct flight ops, and a much greater chance of sinking. And she would definitely head home then. She probably will head down to Perth now, but we will see. On the ground, he bombardment up in China. He lost 146 casualties. He did a pair drop at Reno Island. We're going to take a look at that, see how big of an airfield he can build there. Whether we have to worry about it. In the air, he bombed us. We bombed him. He struck at our combat task force over here with some PBYs out of our base. Out of the base he took that we tried to take back, but all of our men were disabled on the landing, so they're back in Japan resting and recovering. He bombed. He swept Woodlark, ran into some zeros. Signal intelligence. Nothing pops out. Ops, unknown ops. Nothing really stands out there. Replacements, some zeros. And some valves back into the pool. Repairs. A bunch of ships were repaired this past turn. Most of these were upgrades. I know these are almost coming out of the repair yards, but in combat, not combat reporter. Oh my goodness, I'm thinking within tracker, we probably had another 5 or 6 ships finish their normal repairs over at Singapore, so more ships are ready to go back out to the front. Refit a mine layer up in Osaka. Went under some refits. There's the dead pilot. He was a Sally pilot. We expanded the forts at Cameron Bay to level 2. And he built a level 4 airfield at Mchika Island. So he could operate heavies out of there if he really wanted to. Although B-17s require a 5, so we'll see if he keeps going. Combat, so he took rental. And we got a field construction battalion and a naval pioneer battalion. Alright, that's it for combat reporter. Not a whole lot too really to go over in the actual turn itself. I'm going to come down here. Alright, so you can see where I moved all my subs. There's I-27. He's down to less than half torpedoes, but he's still ready to go. Looks like he moved his men northwest. Interesting. Where the hell is he? Is he going to invade Java? I mean, I guess he could. Maybe here or here. There's a couple spots. Alright. Or maybe the islands. The islands I can't do much about, but I got a bunch of troops sitting here in Silver Baja resting. I can get them off their asses and move to these bases. I don't think he come up here and put any more troops at Christmas Island. There's just no reason to. That doesn't help him with anything there. It takes a while to unload them and load them back up. So if he's coming up here with the actual troops, he's either going to grab one of these bases here, possibly this guy right here, or farther up. Be ballsy to come all the way up here, especially since he doesn't have fighters here to lend any kind of support. Although he does have carriers. My guess would be here, 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 or here. I mean, this is probably the better choice because it's a level 4 right off the start. But I need to move some troops out of Asurob. Some divisions are being moved. Nothing else really going on. Way down south here. He has a bunch of ships moving up through the Santa Cruz and the New Hybrides, but nothing really going on. He has to spot these, right? Yeah, we're just unloading a bunch of supplies at Woodlark. Oh yeah, Rental Island could be a level 5, so we don't want him to have that. At least, so we'll need to bomb that or something, just so he can't build a nice little base there. Yeah, that's what he spot. I mean, he can grab a bunch of these dot islands, but he can't do anything with them. I'm not sure he can do a whole lot here, unless he paradrops, and he can't. Well, he can't bring anything in. Well, there's no airfield there, so he can't run transports. He can only airdrop. So he can bring more parachuters in, or drop supplies. He can maybe move them up through like a fast transport task force. Oh, APD. There we go. Okay. That's probably what he's going to do. He's probably had an engineering unit or two here. He's going to run them up to there. So we need to interfere with that. Okay. Well, that's something else we need to do, and pretty much everything else is good for the turn. So until Rob sends me another turn, you guys all have yourself a great day, and I'll see you later.